So if you remember from our food safety unit that was just before we left, we talked about how important it is to be really safe and careful when you're handling raw meats, because with chicken, your concern is salmonella, right? So you always want to have everything ready that you're going to use when you're working with this food. So right now I have, this is called a whole chicken breast. It's like one whole chicken, but these are really huge. So I'm going to cut them down like this. And by the way, I'm wondering if you remember, these are boneless. There's no bone, as you can see there, and they're skinless, which means that they're going to have less fat. But do you remember what kind of fat this is right here? Because that's the fat part of the chicken. Do you remember what that's called? That's my question. All right. I'm going to cut it off because I don't want it. I'm going to throw it right in my trash. Now, I'm also not going to use all these chicken breasts. So what I'm going to do, I'll cut off that little bit of fat right there too. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 of these into a freezer bag. And I have already labeled my freezer bag. I don't know if you can see it right there. I've labeled it boneless chicken breasts. I put the date on there. And I'm going to open it up right here. And I'm going to put my largest chicken breast in there. And my next, I'm going to put my medium-sized chicken breast in there. And those are the 2 I'm going to put in the freezer, and I'll talk about those in just a minute. But the next thing I'm going to do is get these ready for my recipe. Because this is a huge piece, I'm actually going to cut it down into 3 different pieces. This is the grain of the chicken breast. I'm going to cut with the grain of the chicken breast, just like that. And I'm actually going to cut this part off that has a little bit of fat on it. I'll put that in the pan to cook with this, but I don't want it as part of my recipe. The recipe that I'm getting ready to make is called Oh So Easy Chicken Parmesan. And like I'd said to you, I'm not going to present it to you right now, but I'm going to cut this one in half. But I am going to present that recipe to you very soon, and you're going to make it and you're going to love it. Okay, that's my chicken. Now I need to go wash my hands really, really well. I'm not going to touch the faucet. I'm actually going to turn the faucet on by taking my elbow and hitting the faucet.